Yeah, so I've just had Ball live in session at the Crescent for the Form by River compilation, Volume 2. Hello, Dan, Tom, and Kai.
Hey,
How are we doing?
very good.
Good, good. So we've had Discover Effortless Living out in March, which was a huge achievement after so many years of hard work for you guys. But so in the session you played quite a bit of new stuff. So what are your plans kind of for the future with that?
We're going to make another album soon, hopefully.
Yes. We need 3 more songs probably.
Nice.
Well, we've got a lot of songs ready, a lot of songs written and stuff. Not necessarily ready, but a lot of songs. But I think we need 3 more like hits.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when there's a different kind of, sometimes you got a song that's like, oh, this one's pretty good, needs work on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get ones where it's just like boom, and as soon as you play it, it's like just kind of simple and everyone gets it easy, and or no hard work. We need 3 no hard work songs. Or at least songs where the hard work's already done.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Is it much different to Discover Effortless Living?
Well, I feel like Discover Effortless Living is already kind of reasonably varied.
There's a lot of different sounds on that record.
Yeah. But I'd say this has a lot, some more different sounds that aren't featured on that record. Some that are, but not many. It's all pretty different, I think. But some heavier stuff, some lighter stuff. So
just more extremes of the same thing.
More extremes of the same thing, essentially. I think we do need 3 more though, but we're gonna get them. But it's just like some of them are. We don't want to have too many light ones and too many heavy ones.
Yeah,
it needs to be a full thing. And I'd say at the moment maybe we need 1 middle one. 3 middle ones actually would be good. 3 middlers.
3 middlers.
Yeah, we've got the extremes covered. I don't know.
That sounds great. I'm really excited to kind of hear how they develop.
Yeah, we're planning. Kai, why don't you tell Max where we're going to record the album?
Yeah, well, we don't know yet, but hopefully we'll record the album in Thailand.
No way.
Fingers crossed.
That sounds amazing. I've never actually been to Thailand, but I reckon that'll be a wild place to make a record.
Yeah, there's a cool studio there, and it's got a Neve desk, and that's the same desk that our guy Remco uses. He's our guy in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
soon to be our guy in Thailand, hopefully. And
it was his idea.
It was his idea. He just wants a holiday, and he wants EMI to pay for it.
Yeah, in the footsteps of Yumi at 6. That's what he sent us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually got a Yumi at 6 t-shirt from when I was 14 years old.
What a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the description on that, it's I think it's the cover of Sound on Sound magazine. It says, for their latest album, Yumi at 6 threw out the rule book and spent 6 weeks at a residential studio in Thailand.
I'm sure like Enter Shikari have recorded there or somewhere in Thailand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got loads of people. I think Green Day. Am I right? Green Day?
No way.
All the metal guys, basically, all the punk heads.
All the punk heads.
So we'll be there too. It's got a pool, and it turns out it's like about as expensive as it would be to record in Amsterdam.
It's a no-brainer then.
It is, and like the idea is if we can make it affordable by playing some gigs in Australia.
Yeah.
We just made a licensing deal with a record company in Australia called Due Process. So we're hoping that we can get over to Australia and tour a little bit to help kind of finance it a little bit, and maybe if possible, Japan and South Korea as well. So we're nothing if not ambitious.
That sounds like a great ambition. There, it sounds like a fantastic trip to go on as well.
It would be good, wouldn't it? And like Remco seems to think it's possible.
Absolutely, bull taking over the world.
Yeah,
It's definitely possible.
It's possible, but yeah, we need to figure it out. That's the dream at the moment. But we were a little bit worried that if we do record in Thailand, that we'll spend all the time in the pool, and no one will want to record because it's sunny and like everyone's just going to want to go out and eat delicious food and enjoy the beautiful culture. So it's going to be tricky, but we'll cross. That poor us.
So kind of talking about those live performances, you're quite well known for your like erratic stage performances and your on-stage antics.
Yeah, we were a bit erratic the other day. I apologise for that.
No, it's all great. We love that kind of energy. So that's kind of wondering what kind of antics we can expect on your UK tour later in the year.
We don't know what to expect. That's the point.
It just comes
We knew
naturally.
It would be erratic.
Yeah, it's just that's the thing. I'm hoping that the energy will be sort of real nice, and that it'll just be we're trying to like be around as many people we know as possible and friends, and which always makes it funner and puts you at your ease and makes it a bit of a love-in.
Yeah,
we're trying to hold love-ins across the nation for this tour, and that's the idea. So as long as everyone comes, and we want people to have a good time and feel comfortable and feel safe and have a good time and boogie down.
All the phrases we like to hear.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. But we are erratic. We're always erratic. It depends on people's mood. Depends on what we ate yesterday.
Yeah, we always plan for the gig to be as perfect as possible, but we've had maybe two.
Two perfect gigs.
But that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah. We don't want it to be a bottled experience,
No.
I don't. If you're not feeling, it's that we play how we feel and try and just be ourselves, be what we are, and do our best, of course. When it gets the greatest is when we play every single night for a long period of time, and we starts to become really, really easy to just play, and then because of that you feel much more comfortable, and you be able to do things that you never thought you could do. You do things that come out of you like, how do we do that? That was what? And it sounds like it's not even you anymore. So that's hopefully what we want to happen on the tour, and we are playing every night. The tour is every night.
No breaks.
No breaks.
That's intense.
But I figured a perfect formula. You got to not smoke too much, but just a little bit. You got to eat 2 bananas every day. You got to eat honey before and after sound check. And you can't stay up all night, but you can every now and then.
Yeah, that's the perfect formula.
That's it.
I
wrote it on a cereal box.
Love that.
Inside of one. Shredded. And I put it on the side of our van.
Words of wisdom.
We're looking forward to driving around again as well. It's been a year and a half since we've been riding around in. This is at this point I would like to say a name for the van, but we haven't got a name for it at all.
Is it standing in good stead? Is it healthy?
What, Dan? Why don't you?
Yeah, it went for its MOT and service the other day. Passed first time.
Wow, get it.
One time.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of tread left on the front tires. They might need changing soon.
Cross that bridge when you get to it.
know how much detail you guys want on the van.
A lot. We didn't think it was going to pass its it's not been driven in a year and a half. It wasn't starting. I had 2 flat tires.
Wow.
Passed its MOT, absolutely fine. We're going to reinsuring it again, and yeah, it's all good. It's a really nice van. Like we bought a golden van. Like we've nailed it. Turns
That's
out.
ace.
I'm touching wood, but yeah, it seems to be a old reliable. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. That sounds great. You'll be like a beacon driving around the UK.
Yeah. Well, we should paint it, really, shouldn't we? But obviously you can't do that because then apparently it just makes you much more likely to be thieved from, and which is sad, really.
Yeah.
But probably true. Imagine your mural there painted all around the van. It'd look amazing.
That would look really cool.
Especially, you know how thick it was. If you had it just in the center, like just in a strip going all the way around the van, and then apart from that, it's white. It would look sick. It would look sick.
It would look sick.
I think we should do it. Be the change.
Be the change. So what kind of artists are you guys listening to at the minute? Is there one for each of you that you're kind of digging? Could be national, worldwide, regional, whatever.
I'm gonna go Perspex, please.
Perspex. Good shout.
I listen to Perspex a lot. I think they rock.
As of today, Melt Banana.
Melt Banana.
They're Japanese. They're mad.
They sound great.
Yeah, it's really good. I was blown away. I heard it on Radio 6 and I was like, what is this? What is this?
I feel like Radio 6 is always such a great platform for like weird and wonderful music.
I thought it was a step too far, to be honest. I'm going to be writing a letter.
What, the music? It was too far?
It's so weird. It's awesome, though.
What is it like? I'm going to have to listen to this.
It's like, sometimes it's just like rock music, but sometimes it's like got metal drumming that is faster than any metal music I've ever heard. But then there's a female vocalist on top doing like a Japanese Bjork thing.
That sounds absolutely wild.
That sounds good.
It's really good.
Is it like live or is it programmed?
I don't know. I watched half a video of them playing it live, and then Hannah said, "Turn that shit off." So I didn't get that far into the song to tell, because it kind of goes into it and out of it. Sometimes it's just like regular, and sometimes it's just like, whoa, and then it's just like
right up my alley.
That sounds great. What about you, Dan?
All right. Well, my good friend's personal trainer just played a 24-hour gig.
Wow.
It was mental.
What? They literally just played. Did they play like the same songs like over and over again?
Yeah. So they've about 15 songs, I would say, and they just did them. Yeah, kind of. Not all
so much in a loop,
but like they tried to play them differently every time, kind of thing.
That is so cool.
Or like jam on one of them for like half an hour, or it was very
amazing.
That's ace.
And they're coming to the UK in November, and I'm playing with them, so everyone should see them.
Exciting times. That'll be class. That'll be really cool.
I was listening to them today, actually. They got a song called "The Loser," which is really good. I was listening to, but they're better live than they are recorded, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But they're great recorded as well.
Yeah.
But even better live. Yeah, great band.
So if there was a kind of a five-a-side football tournament with the who's who of the northern music scene, who do you reckon would come out on top?
I reckon not us, probably.
We're not the referee.
Traditionally,
Mark Page.
Avalanche Party would be good.
You think? Yeah, that's a good show.
Garrett's probably really, really good at keepy uppies. Like like, what the fuck? How are you so good at PP sort of thing? We're all right. Tom Gabbs is a very good football player, very fast and very determined.
I'm very pushy ovary.
Yeah.
I also do a lot of diving, but not like diving, oh, I've hurt myself. I like dive at people to stop them getting the ball. I'm a very good defender.
I love that. Bringing the chaos.
Actually. The more I think about it, I think we're the best team.
Super team.
Yeah, because I'm like his little skillful Cruyff. I'm like Johan Cruyff. Dan's like, what are you like, that guy? Swedish guy.
Ibrahimovic.
Is he Swedish?
I don't know.
I think he is. He
Oh,
he's Scandinavian.
Zlatan.
Zlatan, yeah. Your Dan's very fast. Sometimes a ball.
Two names. That's Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, he's called Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Great player. He's still playing. He's like 40 odd. He's amazing. I think he's still playing. He was like.
I'm pretty much. Yeah, I'm kind of his style. That's how I play. Really good, professional level.
Yeah. Other good teams though. Who else would be good from the north?
No.
Perspex would crop you.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be good.
Fats Bachelor would be pretty good. I know Nick plays and he's pretty good. Washing machine repairman. I know, he's a football player. He'll play.
One guy on his own there.
Yeah, he's not going to win, is he? But no, you could get. I know he plays football with Johnny as well from Young Thugs, and
nice.
I'm reliably informed that they're pretty pro.
Get a super group together.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could get those guys playing for us. In which case, we'd be unstoppable.
I think that's the answer we needed. So there's a lot kind of going, and for the last 18 months has been a lot going on in the industry and a lot of change. So is there anything that you feel as a band or as individuals within the industry that you feel needs to change or have awareness raised for it, that hasn't had it already or still needs it?
I think funding for venues and funding for the arts, like you see in the Netherlands and Germany and probably a lot of other European countries, which we don't tend to have here or haven't had. I mean, to be fair, we've had some reparations and things, like I know music venues have been supported during COVID and things like that, which is great. But in general life, pre-COVID, I'm no politicizer, but I know that in the Netherlands, venues can afford to book bands that aren't going to sell any tickets because they are subsidized. So they're protected and they're insured almost, which means they can take chances on other things and just be safer and
the artists get paid.
Point. And the artists get paid. Bands get paid. Bands get treated really well.
Legitimizes
art as a career,
as a career path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
rather than a hobby.
Which is how it's treated in the UK.
Yeah, unless you like
the Foo Fighters
go for the famous route, like, and it's like
which no
the X Factor route.
Yeah, it's just more capitalistic here, unless it almost feels like it's wonderful in the Netherlands, honestly, the way they treat bands and the way these venues are run. Not to say that we don't have that in the UK. There's plenty of amazing people doing incredible venues at the Crescent. We were there the other day. Look at the way they run and the way they operate is exemplary. But if they were given some money by the government, because these places enrich people's lives and society as a whole,
yeah,
I think it's I understand with people make the case that why should some industries be benefited by government and others not? But I mean, they bailed out the bankers, so they do benefit many industries, and I think the arts is one that is actually very beneficial to people's lives and happiness as a whole. but I'm biased.
It's very well said, though. I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any things we'd like to change in the music industry?
I guess more women or people, non-binary people in music, just less men generally, I think would be a good thing. And I think that is being addressed.
Speaking as a
As a
four-piece band of men,
yeah.
we'd like to see more. But no, of course.
We have a fifth member, Holly, who played in the session. You would have seen.
Yep.
She's a woman.
if you might have noticed.
But yeah, I think just generally more encouragement for, especially just in schools and things. I think it's a lot easier for young boys to be encouraged to get into music, and especially like band scenes.
Yeah, they don't teach it. They need to like idolize almost in the same way that they do, or stop all idolizing of musicians. It's either or. I think both would be beneficial, really. But like even in school, even the teachers will idolize bands like Beatles or the Rolling Stones. And I don't know anyone. I didn't take music in school, but I've had this conversation quite a lot with people and asked them about what they would get taught about in pop culture specifically. And yeah, there's never any mention of any women in music, but there's so many of them, and they're so great. And there's, I think, like at that very basic level of getting children excited about something, it seems to be accidentally probably, or well, it's the patriarchy, isn't it? But it's aimed at men and boys, and that needs to change for sure. I don't think less men, like what Dan said. I think it's just more women and non-binary people.
Yeah, I don't mean less people. I mean proportionally less.
Better balance.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think people's sex has any impact, any real relevance to people's music, or it doesn't need to. So I would just like to see that reflected in numbers.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to see that it is sort of being addressed and talked about a lot now. And I really like this 50-50 lineup thing. I believe in affirmative action, you know?
Yeah.
I like positive discrimination. I don't think there's anything bad about positive anything. If it's positive, mate.
Yeah.
You know,
Precisely.
It's like, I don't like when people have a go at virtue signaling either. It's like, virtue, stop signaling, stop being so good. You know, there's obviously there's probably a reason people get angry about that, but I don't know. I just think if people are moving forward to good, better and more equal society, then good.
Yeah. So just one last quick thing before we go. Since we're doing this for Music Venue Trust and Stagehand, I'd like you to pick your favourite or your current favourite music venue in the UK. I know it's like picking your favourite child, but just give a shout out to some of your favourites.
Okay. I'll start. I really like the Broodnow Social Club. Always have.
Big up.
Always will. Cheap beer. Good music. Pool. Apparently.
40p pool.
Yeah.
40p and free before 4 p.m.
If they change this, we're going to have to. You've been saying this. We've been saying that in a lot of interviews now. But that's a great venue. I also a few others. Hebden Bridge Trades Club. It seems like the kind of place that people just go because there's music on and they don't. I like it when a venue, people don't care what's on. They just know that it's going to be good because it's like that's where we go. The Polar Bear in Hull for that very reason.
I would say the Adelphi. Well, that would be my one choice if I had one.
The Adelphi's awesome, but yeah, I mean, I just like how the sesh is like almost like a club night for music.
Yeah,
people just go. You know, I think that's a really cool thing that they've managed to get going.
We
yeah,
love
good.
the Fulford Islands.
Fulford
Yeah.
Arms.
Well, not because we're from York, but you know, there are local venues, and they're great.
Special places. Where
Fantastic.
else? Warwick Bazaar.
We were meant to have one. You're listing off loads now.
You can list as many as you like. There's so many great ones in the UK.
Hug and Pint.
Yeah,
Great sound in that venue.
that's where we played probably our best gig.
Yeah.
Musically.
Yeah, we were very good that night.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. And thank you
Lovely.
again for contributing Grandma's Pen and playing the live session for us. We massively appreciate it.
Very welcome. Thank you for having us.
And yeah, all the best.
Yeah, mate.
You too.
See you soon, I hope.